and we certainly have, I'm sorry, just give me 2 seconds. Okay, sorry. So it's a tough time for small businesses, and we certainly have some key messages to share with small business owners. My colleague Marc-Antoine Sommier is also with me on the call, our former branch manager at the Village branch in Montreal. He is now working in Toronto, and he will have the chance to talk to you about the wonderful work that he and his team is doing at TD. So very quickly, to tell you a bit more about myself, like Dale's already shared, I've been working with the bank for a little over 20 years now. I've been involved with the LGBTQ2+ working committee and the co-chair of the committee for 5 years. Many opportunities to organize events and to get involved in different organizations. Lots of fun and serious stuff. I'm a proud dad of a 2-year-old boy. Not always easy to work from home these days, but I feel it's like the norm at the moment. So luckily for you, he's not around right now. Otherwise, it would probably be having a little too much fun and running around. So thankfully. Back to the business. So at TD, we currently have about 435 small business account managers across the country. And I'm leading an account manager team in Montreal. TD is the financial institution with the largest number of business accounts. So I can tell you that our team is working very hard to answer the demand, and I'm really proud of them. Next slide, please. So on March 17th, Canada's 6 largest banks announced plans to provide financial relief to Canadians impacted by the economic consequences of COVID-19. You can see on the screen the message shared by Terry Curry, Group Head Canadian Personal Banking at TD. So here are some key messages. We are there for our customer during this difficult time by providing access to critical banking services and making credit available across all channels. It was not always easy in the past few weeks, but everyone is doing what they can do to make a difference. We are supporting relief programs provided by the Canadian government, such as the Canadian Emergency Response Benefit, by actively helping customers get enabled on direct deposit so they can receive their benefits as quickly as possible. We are doing our part to help reduce the spread of COVID-19 through social distancing, screening at the entrance, enhanced cleaning, and reducing hours in open location, mostly in urban zone where many branches are available. It was, of course, to ensure the safety of our employees and our customers. A little message for all of our customers on the call, but I'm sure it can apply to any financial institution. I strongly recommend that you use our online banking platform to complete your transactions. And if you need to talk with someone on the phone, please use your TD mobile app to identify yourself and to reduce your waiting time. We can move on to the next slide. So now the business financial relief program. I really want to take the time to recognize that this period is very difficult, especially for our small business customers. Our account managers are there to help and available to listen to you and to offer solutions to help you. From a more optimistic point of view, I find it's beautiful that our businesses are now doing better in online sales, whether they offer home delivery or parking pickup solutions. It's really encouraging to see that we are buying more local products and that we promote local businesses. Social distancing will be present for a while, at least for a few months now. So I understand that you must be imaginative and you have to find smart solutions. I know it can be hard, but there will be an after COVID-19. So here's how we can help. First of all, there's the CEBA loan. I'm sure you already have heard about it, but there have been significant changes to the program in the past few days, and now more businesses can benefit from this loan. So the program is a $40,000 loan without interest until December 31st, 2022, to help you pay for the operating costs that you are not able to defer as a result of COVID-19. The loan will be eligible for complete forgiveness if $30,000 is repaid by December 31st, 2022. So it's a $10,000 free money. If the loan is not fully repaid by December 31st, 2022, it will be converted into a 3-year terms loan at a rate of 5%. So very important here, the application is processed completely online. You can type TD COVID or the institution, your financial institution COVID. I'm sure there's a website relating to COVID benefits, and click on the business relief, and it's the first link on our page. Our employees cannot help and receive your application. We are only processing it online. So you must apply with your main financial institution. So if your bank account is with TD, you apply with TD. If your bank account is with another institution, you will have to apply with them. Your main financial institution is where you handle your payroll and where you write all of your checks. You must have declared at least $20,000 in payroll in 2019 and up to 1.5 million. The information is on your T4 summary. Your bank cannot appeal a decision. If you receive a declined email, please make sure you did input the right information, so your account number, branch number, employer number as appearing on your T4 summary. You can also refer to the government website. You type CBA, and this is the first link that will open on Google, and all the criteria are on that page. So what else we can do and why you should call your account manager? We offer a 4 to 6 months principal payment deferral on your current loan. It's okay to ask for a break, but it's important that you are aware that it is not a loan forgiveness and there is a cost to it. Since your principal does not reduce, you will pay more interest. If you do not have the money, or you want to keep your cash to get through this period, just ask for it. This will protect your credit, and you will probably be able to increase your payment later on if you really want to. We can, of course, consider new credit if you are able to meet the eligibility criteria. Be aware that if you present us with a very ambitious project, for example, in the food industry or the entertainment sector, chances are that we will recommend that you wait until things stabilize a little. On the other hand, if you need to increase your line of credit to maintain your operations, or if you have a project that makes sense in the current market, please call your account manager. We are there to help and open for new credit. And we have the EDC program, which is offered to companies with more complex needs, and we can offer a loan up to 6.5 million for medium to large size businesses. We also have our partner at BDC, Banque Développement Canada, and we can work with them on certain loans. Something really, really important too is that BDC has an online application for a loan up to $100,000. So make sure you visit their website. Finally, I cannot ignore the federal government announcement last week around the Canada Emergency Commercial Rent Assistance. There is no implication from the financial institution, but it's something new. Basically, it is to lower rental cost by 75% for months of April, May, and June if you have a drop in revenue for at least 70%. So it should be offered by mid-May, and we are still waiting for more details to be announced. So to conclude with the business relief portion, please contact and touch base with your account manager. We are ready to help you, and we want you to come out of the COVID-19 stronger. Don't wait until you're in a bad position, and take the time to pick the phone or write us an email. We'll also provide help on a personal level. So I will now give the floor to Marc-Antoine to tell us more about it.
Thank you, Sebastien. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Perfect. So as Sebastien mentioned, my name is Marc-Antoine Sommier, and I actually just realized that because I shared the link with my colleagues, there is multiple Marc-Antoine Sommier in the chat room. So it is my mistake, and I apologize for not identifying my colleagues properly. So I'll know for next time. But thank you, Dale, and thank you, Daryl, for inviting us today. It was important for us to share a little bit of advice and really hear from the CGLCC members what's on your mind. And so, you know, Sebastien shared a little bit what we're doing from a business banking perspective. And I wanted to share a recent article from one of my colleagues, Sandra Bussi. She is a high net worth planner with TD Wealth. And here it goes. You know, these are unprecedented times, and hardworking, conscious people could find themselves sick, temporarily unavailable, or just unable to work. And if that happens, many Canadians, homeowners, may wonder just how they're going to pay the bills, the biggest of which for some may be their mortgage payment. Canada's Bank, the federal government, and the CMHC are stepping in with relief in the form of a 6-month mortgage deferral program. Here are the details. The program is being administered on a case-by-case basis to individuals whose mortgage are in good standing and will be available until at least June 30th. The relief offer is a pause on the payments themselves, not a forgiveness of the overall mortgage obligation, which means that the interest will continue to accumulate and can be added to your debt. In some cases, the interest will be compounded. There may be also other available options, like pushing back on your credit protection insurance premium as well. So you should reach out to your financial provider. And in case of TD, I'll share some of my colleagues' contact, and also the information is available on our website. Individuals considering this option should give it careful thought. Think about how it will impact your own situation, and recall the program is designed to alleviate temporary hardship due to the impact of COVID-19. Depending on your current position of your finance, it may be better to continue with your mortgage payments. If you think your unemployment or debt situation could be longer term, here are some things to determine to see if the deferral program is right for you. Calculate whether you can continue to make the payments. Consider your current spending and make sure that you have a sharp distinction between what is discretionary and what isn't, what you have to pay for and what you can get without. Look at all of your debts, from your mortgage to your credit card bills, and make sure that you are prioritizing your debt properly. Cash saved by not paying a mortgage could, for instance, go toward paying down credit cards, even just your minimum. Check your cash flow and see what you are expecting to receive in the near future. Also, look at what other bills are being deferred during this period, such as property taxes. You may also be eligible for other COVID-19 government relief programs. If you are in a predicament because of COVID-19 crisis where the disruption of cash flow is preventing you from making a mortgage payment, a deferral might be your best route. When things do get back on track, remember that the amount owing on your mortgage will be higher due to the interest that has accrued. In that case, you might wonder, how will you catch up? If you are with TD, your payments will be adjusted automatically at the start of your next term to ensure your mortgage is paid off at the end of your original amortization period. You can speak with your financial provider to see what other options are available, including the potential for a lump sum payment or increasing your payments to help you get back on track sooner. As you can see on the screen, there are other options available, and it's good to evaluate all of the measures that are put in place by the financial institutions at the moment. As many of you know, TD has been actively involved with the LGBTQ2+ community for over 15 years. It's an honor for us to help you achieve your dreams, and we value the relationship that we have. Over the past 7 weeks, we've seen an enormous amount of solidarity in the community. Here are just some examples. In Montreal, the local Village Business Association is selling the remaining inventory of the famous Claude Cormier rainbow balls to finance an emergency fund for merchants. In Toronto, the Glad Day Bookshop is raising funds to support artists and tip-based workers. In Calgary, Skipping Stone Foundation sent care packages to their clients, including handwritten notes to make sure that even during these times of isolation, transgender and gender diverse folks all across the province know they are essential and loved. From a national perspective, Pride at Work Canada have opened their online member programming to anyone who wants to tune in. And here, with our friends at the CGLCC, they're offering free supplier diversity registration for the next 3 months. If you see a fit for your business to become certified, our colleague, Michelle Albanese, Head of Responsible Sourcing and Supplier Diversity, is happy to engage in a conversation to see how we can collaborate. Finally, it is our pleasure to announce that we're currently working in collaboration with Inspired Media, the folks behind the Pink Pages, to launch the Pink Basket initiative. If your business is providing products or services for the Greater Toronto Area during COVID-19 downtime, and you want to let the LGBTQ2+ community know about it, you will be able to post it free of charge on a new online portal. Businesses operating essential services, online shopping, remote services, delivery, curbside pickup, and such can be shared on how you're currently operating and offering your products and services. We also want to highlight success stories of business owners adapting their offering in this new reality. We're excited to see how it comes alive in the coming days, and you can register online by visiting www.thepinkbasket.ca. As my colleague Sebastien said, we are happy and ready to help. On your screen, you have the contact information for my colleagues across the country. From Grant in Vancouver, Tyler in Calgary, Martin in Montreal, to Rupert and myself in Toronto, we want to help you. And if you have any question concerning the presentation today, links, or more information, we're happy to help. We really appreciate the time that the CGLCC is allowing us today, and we would be happy to open it up now for questions.